So before I jump into this content, before I start talking about these interesting scenarios which I prepared for you guys, I want you to do me a favor and destroy that like button. And if you are watching this for the first time, to hit that subscribe button. And if you want to support me even further, a comment is always appreciated. Thank you very much. Now, if you look at this price action of Bitcoin in a daily time frame using Williams Alligator indicator, MACD, RSI, and T3 CCI indicator, you can see we are being flashed with a very interesting scenario, because in the past price action, whenever we have seen a confirmation from these three indicator first, I mean MACD, RSI, and T3 CCI, after that we have seen this Williams Alligator indicator here to the upside turning bullish. When you see this green line from this Williams Alligator indicator appearing at the top, blue line at the bottom. Whenever we have seen this crossover happening, we can see the price of Bitcoin after that has also turned very bullish. But before we got the confirmation here to the upside, first we got the confirmation from the indicators to the downside. I mean, if you look at this MACD, you can see MACD was clearly bearish, but when the MACD had this bullish cross, when the RSI at the same time started jumping above 50 level, and also this T3 CCI indicator in a positive territory, what happened after that? This Williams Alligator indicator to the upside started turning bullish. Same thing happened here. Williams Alligator indicator, before it turned bullish, MACD had a bullish MACD cross, and at the same time RSI started jumping above 50, and even this T3 CCI indicator, which was in a negative territory, started appearing in a positive territory. And after that we had this bullish crossover in Williams Alligator indicator, which led to a very nice impulsive move. So this exact movement is being repeated again and again when we got the confirmation from these indicators to the downside. So if we look in our case, right, MACD has turned bullish. RSI line is slowly appearing above 50, and even this T3 CCI indicator appearing in a positive territory, and even this Williams Alligator indicator is flashing us a bullish crossover. Green line has started to appear at the top, blue line at the bottom. So guys, this indicator is indicating us that maybe after some range bound, the price of Bitcoin could show another bullish continuation here to the upside before choosing a trend direction. Now, beside this Williams Alligator indicator, MACD, T3 CCI, and even RSI, we can also look at this in a bit different way. I mean, right now, if you look at the price action of Bitcoin in a smaller time frame, you can see this looks like an ascending triangle. Ascending triangle is a bullish continuation pattern. If we can flip the upper trend line resistance to proper support, according to this ascending triangle, you can see 47,900, 48,000 will be looked as our upcoming target. I mean, price of Bitcoin will be heading towards to break the previous high. And along with that, our indicator, CryptoAnup buy sell indicator, is also giving us a buy signal in a 4-hour time frame. And now even the lower trend line from this ascending triangle is acting as support. So if the price of Bitcoin in the medium short term remains above 42,500, then we could see another attempt to break out from this bullish continuation pattern. I mean, price of Bitcoin remaining above 42,500 and also breaking the resistance which you have in the medium short term around 44,000, 43,500 range, then it could result in further continuation here to the upside, where the price of Bitcoin could be heading towards to break the previous high. Now, what we can also do here, we can add a bullish continuation pattern known as inverse head and shoulder, because if we look at this price action carefully, this here could be our right shoulder. Left shoulder has already been formed, head has also been formed. So if we remain above this CryptoAnup buy sell indicator, if we remain above this lower trend line from this ascending triangle, then this here could be looked as a bullish continuation pattern, because breaking the upper trend line will also indicate we have managed to break out of the neckline from this inverse head and shoulder, which is going to be looked as a continuation pattern. And according to this inverse head and shoulder also, 48,000 will be our price objective. Now let's look at this in a bit different way using our leading indicator. Will this make sense? Price of Bitcoin breaking the neckline from this inverse head and shoulder, breaking the upper trend line from this ascending triangle. Could it result in further continuation here to the upside? Yes, it could. Why? Because the price of Bitcoin, if you look at this carefully, is fighting to remain inside this CPR line. For this month of Feb, this price range around 42,900 to 43,600 is very important. We have to remain inside this line if we want to continue our uptrend, and I've been very clear about this. So in the medium short term, we need the price of Bitcoin to remain in between the CPR line, because if we fail to find support at this lower trend line, then we will be invalidating this inverse head and shoulder, ascending triangle, and even the support from this CryptoAnup buy sell indicator, because losing that means you can see we will get attracted to the downside. I mean, price of Bitcoin could get attracted towards the first monthly target for this month of Feb, which sits around 37,800 to 38,000 range. Yes, losing the support from the CPR line means we will be invalidating the bullish scenario which I just showed you, and price in that case could be getting attracted towards this monthly S1 line before finding bottom, before starting with our new impulsive move, because we know this here, right, is still playing out. I mean, the ascending broadening wedge or bearish continuation pattern is still playing out. So if we fail to regain our strength, if we fail to continue this bullishness, then parallelly we have to monitor some bearish scenario for Bitcoin as well. Price showing a move like this, a dead cat bounce type of trading pattern, which I have already talked in my video a couple of times. I mean, you can see this ascending broadening wedge is a bearish continuation pattern. Price failing to break above this 44,000 range could result in a further continuation, because in that case this will be looked as a dead cat bounce type of trading pattern. But even if this bearish scenario plays out, I have been very clear with you guys, in a bigger picture the price of Bitcoin still looks very bullish. Even if this bearish scenario plays out, you can see it is going to be looked as a temporary pullback, and price after that is expected to show further continuation here to the upside. So right now what we want the price of Bitcoin to remain above this CryptoAnup buy sell indicator, the lower trend line from this ascending triangle, because losing this support means we are losing the support from the CPI indicator, and parallelly for the coming days we could be also following this rising wedge. Rising wedge is a bearish continuation pattern. So once we lose the support which I just showed you, this lower trend line will be attracting us in between 38,000 39,000. So this is another reason why we have to find support above CryptoAnup buy sell indicator, and even the support from this ascending triangle. And failing to continue this uptrend, failing to follow this bullish continuation pattern parallelly, will also result in coiling up from this Williams alligator indicator. Coiling up means the price will show furthermore range bound and prepare itself for new move. I personally think this coiling up will result in a volatile move here to the upside. Yes, this coiling up will also indicate incoming volatility, so this volatility might favor the longs after some weakness. The reason is very simple, guys. It's not just only the price action of Bitcoin showing us the upcoming weeks, upcoming month, upcoming year looks very bullish. Even the on-chain data. I mean, if you look at Bitcoin average well position change in last 7 days, it has increased a lot. That means whales are interested. They have started to accumulate Bitcoin at this current price. For example, if you look at this holding from BlackRock, roughly around 66,200 Bitcoin is being held by one of the biggest institution, BlackRock, which is around $2.87 billion worth. And why are they doing that? Why are institutions interested in Bitcoin? If you look at this annualized returns across major asset classes and compare with Bitcoin, gold, commodities, real estate, bond, equities, emerging market. You can see in last 7 years, Bitcoin growth has been significant. I mean, average asset class return is around 5.7%. In last 7 years, average Bitcoin return is around 44%. So that's why, guys, this is the reason why they have started to accumulate Bitcoin for the upcoming years. If you look at the bigger picture, if you zoom out, Bitcoin looks extremely bullish. So these were some of the quick update that I wanted to share with you in this video. If you enjoyed my work, then please, guys, try that like button. And if you haven't claimed your bonuses, Bybit $200 future airdrop, Bybit 30,000 bonus, and even a chance to take part in this 2.2 million USD prize pool competition. All the links are in the description down below. Feel free to check it out. Feel free to grab this opportunity. By saying this, I'm signing out. Until next time, bye bye.